Welcome to the IBM Software as a Service demonstration series. In this series, we will demonstrate a set of architectural patterns exploiting features in IBM middleware to build software as a service solutions. In this demo, we will take a look at simplified tenant provisioning using IBM entry-level middleware. The task of provisioning a new tenant for web-delivered applications can be a manually intensive process. In order to simplify this process for the multi-tenant banking application that we introduced in our previous demo, we've created a number of portlets and provisioning scripts designed to make this process easier. The provisioning process requires the execution of four major tasks. 1. Provisioning a new tenant. 2. Provisioning the users. 3. Customizing the look and feel for that tenant. And 4. Customizing the data for that tenant. Let's take a look at the provisioning environment that we've created. We'll log into the portal for our service provider as a service provider administrator to add a new tenant bank. As we can see in our administrator portal page, we currently have two tenants, First Bank of North America and Web Bank. We'd like to add a third tenant, New Fairfield Trust. The first step in the process is to execute the Provisional New Tenant function from the Managed Bank's portlet. We're prompted to enter the new tenant's name, description, and routing number. Once we click on the Provision button, we need to confirm that we'd like to run the provisioning scripts. Upon doing this, a set of scripts are executed that update the necessary configuration files to provision the new virtual portal. We can see here that the provisioning is successful. We now use the Managed Bank Administrator's portlet to add an administrator for this tenant. This administrator will then be able to log into the Tenant Administrator portal and complete the remaining provisioning tasks. We add Administrator Alex Nelson. Alex then logs into the New Fairfield Trust portal to complete the provisioning. As you can see here, the bank banner and look and feel of the bank is not customized for New Fairfield Trust. It is the default from the service provider. Here we have the newly created Bank Administrator portal for the New Fairfield Trust Tenant Bank. The Bank Administrator has the capability to add users, change the look and feel of the portal, and customize the tenant data. In the Managed Bank Users portlet, Alex has the ability to add users by role. He begins by adding employee Ed Nash. He then adds customer Carolyn Nolan. Both of these users are added to the open LDAP database in the appropriate LDAP group for their role. Now that Alex has added the required users, he's ready to change the look and feel to reflect the banner and style of New Fairfield Trust. In the Manage Look and Feel portlet, he selects to download the existing look and feel files for New Fairfield Trust in a zip file. He saves the file, then he modifies the style sheet and replaces the images in that zip file with the ones he's created specific to New Fairfield Trust. Once he's through with his changes, he uploads that file back to the server by using the portlet upload function. The upload results in the rebuilding of the tenant's portal application. Alex must use the Restart Application button to push those changes into production and restart the application for New Fairfield Trust. After the restart, Alex logs back into the portal where you can see the new look and feel. The last step in the process is to customize the customer profile data. Alex has taken a look at the default customer profile data elements provided, and he needs an additional element called alternate address in order to support the New Fairfield Trust business processes. He uses the portlet Manage Optional Fields to add this alternate address data element to the database. Alex logs out. Once the provisioning has been completed, the tenant data is loaded into the new environment, and the system is made available to the tenant users. Ed, a New Fairfield Trust employee, logs into his portal. On his portal page, he has the ability to manage bank customers. He searches for Carolyn Nolan. Here we can see Carolyn's profile information, including her alternate address. Now let's take a look at how we automated this provisioning. We started with the creation of a Service Provider Administrator portal that provides the capability to provision a new virtual portal and to add an administrator for a new tenant. Upon executing the provision function, Ant scripts perform a number of tasks including adding the new tenant to the database table, creating a new LDAP database, and deploying the tenant's portal application. When a new tenant is provisioned, a copy of the default look and feel is copied into a zip file for that tenant. This zip file is available for download from the Manage Look and Feel portlet. A tenant can update the portal style sheet, replace any of the images in this zip, including the banner, and add additional images to tailor the look and feel to their specific bank. We provide the capability for a tenant administrator to add new users to the bank in the Manage Bank Users portal. The users are added by role. We predefine 3 groups corresponding to the roles customers, employees, and managers. We also provide the ability to customize the tenant data. For this functionality, we use the pure XML capabilities of DB2 Express C v9. We define an XSD for the customer profile information that contains mandatory elements and 6 optional elements. A tenant is able to use any or all of those 6 optional elements to store tenant-specific information. When the portlet is rendered with the customer profile data, only the populated optional fields are displayed in addition to the mandatory data. In conclusion, we've demonstrated how scripting greatly simplifies the provisioning of a new tenant into a multi-tenant SaaS application. We've demonstrated the 4 steps involved and how we were able to implement them through custom portals and scripts built for WebSphere Application Server Community Edition. All of the portlets and scripts are available for download from the Demo Jump page. IBM has innovative resources and programs to help you manage change and become relevant in the software-as-a-service market. Whether you're an ISV, system integrator, or reseller, we can provide education, support, and benefits to help you grow revenue and differentiate yourself. The first step will be to join the SaaS community. You will automatically be kept aware of new SaaS technical benefits and workshops and get the enablement help that you need to transform your application for delivery in the IBM Software-as-a-Service model. Then, as a member of the IBM SaaS community, you can register at the Virtual Innovation Center, VIC, where you will get personalized access to product support and education to help build your software-as-a-service knowledge and skills. As an advanced level member of Partner World, you have the opportunity to gain access to additional marketing and sales support by qualifying for the Software-as-a-Service specialty. For more information, visit our main site at ibm.com/partnerworld/SaaS. To view other demos in this series, click on the demo icon on the lower right.